could locate it first, so you said it's kind of behind your belly button, it's in the lower part of your belly.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe it if you were describing it to a scientist? Is it hot or cold? Is it of a color? Is it moving?
Oh,
Is it
it's
still?
interesting. Well, it's so strange because as soon as I started to notice it, I could feel movement like in my palate, like my muscles around my jaw and palate relaxing a second.
Mhm.
So if I were describing to science, I would say I don't know how, but somehow it's connected to like muscles that are right here and right here.
Ah,
I know, but because at first I was gonna explain to the scientist that it was just a like a ball, its own like separate alone entity, like in there. But now I'm not sure how it's connected, and it's almost as I'm placing my attention on it, it's kind of moving. So it's hard to describe to the scientist.
right. Do you have a picture of it in your mind, like an image?
Almost like almost like steel wool, but not exactly, but just like this like steel, because steel wool is not hard enough or strong enough. It's like almost like a steel, like if it were like like with your knitting yarn, if it ever gets like in a messy ball, it's like that, but if it was steel cables almost is
Oh,
what.
okay. So could you put that picture up into a frame and look at the picture of that?
I can. But what's so interesting is it still wants to be connected to this somehow. So maybe I'll just take those tentacles and put them over onto
Yeah,
the
put
frame
them
as
up there
well.
too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're looking at the frame, does it feel the picture in the frame, does it feel threatening or does it make you uncomfortable?
No, now it seems just it just is. I don't know. It's like a neutralness to it now that's outside of me. Let me look at it some more and see. Well, because of the work we did last year, I naturally put a white border around it before the frame. So it's kind of
Yeah.
really happily contained.
Mhm.
And somehow that separateness, it feels, I would almost say when it was inside me, it had like a moving energy to it, like and a gripping energy to it. And now it's just a neutral
Mhm.
2D painting is how it
Mhm.
feels.
Right. So,
And it dissipated.
and it dissipated. Yeah. So quite often when we look at it, like putting that space around it, taking your eyes around the outside of it, that will help it helps our nervous system to realize that we're looking at an image. So now if you go back
Mm,
into that sensation, the image is not there anymore or it's dissipated.
yeah. Yeah. So now if I think about it, it's not fair. Is that
Right.
where
Yeah.
it's sort of like, yeah, it's not fair. But the anger and the like literally I just like when I first said it, I wanted to just like I wasn't allowed to tantrum when I was a child, but I wanted to be able to like just be on the ground and full on like throw my feet and my hands and be like, it's not like it had all that energy. And I can't even do the acting version of that because it's just like, it's not,
It's dissipated now.
yeah, it's dissipated
Right.
now.